Welcome back to our channel Valuable Coin. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating history and value of the 1984 5-cent coin, commonly known as a nickel. Whether you're a numismatist or a casual collector, this video will give you all the information you need about this coin's significance, design, and current value. First, let's talk about the nickel's history. The 5-cent coin was first introduced by the United States Mint in 1866. Originally, the nickel was composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which is where it gets its name. However, it wasn't until 1938 that the design we recognize today began to take shape. The design of the 1984 nickel was based on the Jefferson Nickel, which has been in circulation since 1938. Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, has graced the obverse of the nickel ever since. The reverse features a Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia. In 1984, the coin was struck with a familiar design featuring Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello on the back. The 1984 nickel was minted in both copper-nickel clad and had a weight of 5 grams, a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, and a reeded edge. The obverse shows Jefferson's portrait, designed by artist Felix Schlag, and the reverse depicts Monticello, Jefferson's plantation house, which is located in Charlottesville, Virginia. The 1984 nickel was produced in large quantities, making it relatively easy to find today. In fact, the U.S. Mint produced over 800 million nickels in 1984. This high mintage means that 1984 nickels aren't particularly rare or valuable in circulation. Nickels from the 1984 series were minted at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If you look closely at the reverse, you may notice a small mint mark to indicate where the coin was produced. So, how much is a 1984 nickel worth today? In most cases, it's still valued at its face value of 5 cents. However, there are some factors that can affect its worth. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch a few dollars, especially if they're graded highly by professional grading services. A typical 1984 nickel in circulation condition won't be worth more than 10 to 25 cents, but if you come across one that's in uncirculated condition or has a special error, it could be worth a bit more. Some auction sites have seen higher prices for well-preserved examples. Although the 1984 nickel was minted in large numbers, there are a few notable error coins that can command higher prices. For example, double dies, where there's a noticeable shift in the design due to a misstrike, can be quite valuable to collectors. Other potential errors like off-center strikes or weak strikes could also lead to higher valuations, but these are far rarer and hard to find. For collectors, preserving your 1984 nickels in the best possible condition is key. Store them in protective holders or 2x2 holders to avoid wear and tear. And if you plan to sell or grade your coin, having it professionally graded by organizations like the NGC or PCGS can significantly impact its value. So, while the 1984 nickel might not be the rarest coin out there, it's still an important part of U.S. coin history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's worth keeping an eye out for unique or high-grade examples. The Jefferson Nickel was designed by Felix Schlag, and it has been in circulation since 1938. The obverse front of the coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The reverse back typically shows an image of Jefferson's home, Monticello, although in 2004, the design was briefly changed to mark the 200th anniversary of Jefferson's Louisiana Purchase. The 1984 Jefferson Nickel is made primarily of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters and weighs 5 grams. In 1984, the coin was minted in several locations, including the Philadelphia Mint no mint mark, the Denver Mint with a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, used for proof coins with an S mint mark. In terms of numismatic value, a regular 1984 nickel in good condition is worth only its face value, 5 cents. But higher grade coins or rare errors can fetch more among collectors. Historically, the Jefferson Nickel has been a symbol of U.S. currency, evolving in design and composition through the years. The 1984 coin itself is not particularly rare, so its value is primarily as a standard circulating coin. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions or if you've come across any interesting 1984 nickels. See you in the next video.